Well, well, that's not a great way to start it. No, 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 I can. Okay, I'm always curious when I meet other major artists. Like I work with Babyface a lot, and he's been around for years and years and years, and now he does a lot of producing and stuff like that. But we still do a lot of performing together for charity events. And I asked him one time. I said, "Do you still get nervous?" And he looked at me, and he's a very quiet guy, and he just looked at me and said, "All the time." And I thought that that was so fascinating because I always think that I'm the only person in the world who gets like so nervous before I go on stage. I mean, it depends on what kind of event it is. You know, when it's just a crowd full of fans at a I don't know, amusement park or a concert or something, and it's I recognize the faces. It's a little bit different for me, but as far as like having more industry people there than normal, that always makes me a little bit more nervous and I don't really ever think of like this person's going to say this or this. It's just nervousness. It's just anxiety, and usually I'm always worried about forgetting the lyrics. I always had that anxiety from when I was a little girl. So, but I just thought it was interesting that just the people who you think would never get nervous, who seem so confident on stage, still get nervous, and I think that that's a normal thing to feel and. It's part of the job, I guess. Is that feeling you have to get every night before you go out on stage.
And how do you have any rituals like before you go on stage, or are you still in a
I
phase where you rehearse a lot? Or
I'm not a big rehearser. I mean, I do rehearse, like more than once. I don't just like, oh, I'll just wing it. I definitely, but I'm not the kind of person who likes to, with my music side, I don't like to go over things like, 50 million times in a day. I like to kind of leave it a little bit more fresh, spontaneous, and um, so that's kind of how I like to approach it, just a little bit more relaxed. But I like to have a lot of people around me when I'm about to go. I don't like to be secluded and not talk to anybody before I perform. I generally feel more relaxed when I talk, and because when I get nervous, I think I talk a lot more than I normally do, which is a lot.